Okay, so the AirPod fell out and the video ended. So this will be a two-piece, which is crazy. Y'all know I don't like that. Oh my gosh. So I'm never wearing the AirPods again for a walk. Because how dare you mess up? Now I don't even know. No, I guess my watch is going for my workout. Now I gotta be watching. Oh, I'm so upset. Okay. I do not like the multiple videos. So as I was continuing to say about this fitness test, I usually, like I said, before I had kids, I would work out fairly regularly. Yeah. Had my first kiddo. I snapped back pretty quick, worked out a little bit, whatever. Then I didn't have to take it the next year because I was like pregnant and postpartum, all this fun jazz. Following year, I worked out, I think, a little bit, and I got pregnant again. Anyway, passed the test. So all my scores have been like decent. And by decent, I mean like over 90, you don't only have to do the test once a year. Anything less than that, well, I won't say anything. Okay, passing less than that, you have to do it every 6 months. And if you fail, there's a whole other thing. We're not going to address that because I'm not failure in that department. And I don't ever anticipate being. However, I also have gotten used to just like getting over 90, or at least at 90. So I don't have to do it for a year. And every time, as of recent, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so out of shape. So the last over 90 test that I took, I worked out maybe month and a half semi-regularly before I took that test. And my supervisor was out there with me, and she was like, come on, James. She just hollering at me, which is fine. That does not bother me at all whatsoever. And I was like, ma'am, my body hurts. So I'm calculating how many push-ups I have to do, how many sit-ups I have to do, and all this. And I ain't gonna lie, right before it, I took a pregnancy test. And I was like, bro, I gotta be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to take this test? I'm not ready for this. Anyway, it was negative. Took the test and passed it. And when I came across the finish line, that time I think I don't 100% know, but it's probably just the regular push-ups, regular sit-ups, and a 1.5 mile run. I don't like long distance at all whatsoever. And so I knew when I maxed out my push-ups and sit-ups how long I had to run. And I tried to tactfully max out my push-ups and sit-ups so that when I run a 1.5 mile, I can essentially just like trot nonstop and pass. And by pass, I mean like decently and get a 90. And if I don't get a 90, obviously I'm passing. Like I'm not walking 1.5 miles. We're not doing that. So I just like be just going. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna stop. Come across the finish line. And I'm clocking it. I came across the finish line this time. I was like, that's a 90. I'm done. I'll see y'all next year. And I laid out in the ground because I was hurting so bad, y'all. I was winded. I was hurting. Everything was cramping. And my supervisor was telling me to get up and walk. And I'm like, I can't move. Like, somebody please tell my husband to just get me pregnant because this is ridiculous. Sure enough, I guess I had just taken a test too early. I was pregnant. So, fast forward to my next PC test. After that pregnancy, they had changed standards. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try all this new stuff. So I worked out a little bit. Whatever. I did the hand release push-ups. I did the, what is it called? The cross leg crunch. Which, if you're a gymnast, it's kind of like, one leg tuck-ups with your elbow to your knee, sort of. Is how I like put that together in my mind or whatever. And then I did the shuttle run. Honey, I did that and I like bypassed my 90. And I was like, shoot, if I actually train for this, I might actually start aiming for a 95 or above. Fast forward, I PCS to this new location. Put on new rank at this new location. And baby, let me tell you, these Emma was running circles around me because I was not in shape when I had to take this test. And so I did the regular, no I didn't. I tried the hand release again and the cross leg crunches because like, I did it last time. It was fine. Though a little bit more in shape the last time, but I did it the last time. It'll be fine. It was not fine, y'all. My back, oh my God, my back was hurting so bad. My stomach, I could not max out the sit-ups. I couldn't even recall right now if I maxed out the push-ups either. But I was like, ooh, that put me behind what I need to do to like get a 90. I was like, this is not finna be a 90. So we get out there to the track, y'all. And so again, the shuttle run is more like a sprint. And at this point, I'm in no shape. And so I was like, well, I know if I just run a mile and a half, even if I do a cold turkey mile and a half, because I have cold turkey PT testing or fitness assessments in the past. And not great. I die a little bit, but I come back to life like 3 days later. It's fine. And every time, I'm like, oh, I need to start working out. Not the case. So anyway, I get out there and I'm like, okay, I know I'm not going to stop. But y'all, the level of like energy that I had, I was going so slow. Like people were lapping me. That was so foreign to me. I was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. Honey, they did those calculations below 90. What? I said, I can't be a crusty at this point. No, this is ridiculous. Is this a track? Oh, yeah, I just rolled my ankle. I don't know. Oh, that hurts so bad. But anyway, so I made like, I think I got 87. Oh, that broke my heart so bad. Which means it broke my heart because it messed up my streak. But it broke my heart even more because I gotta get in shape. Not like in shape, but like I gotta do something. I gotta do this again in 6 months. Yeah, I was so distraught. Huh. I guess that's the track. I don't know. But I just rolled my ankle trying to look at it. So let me face forward. I have no idea where I'm at on this base. But okay. Anyway, took the test. Y'all, I died a little bit, which means like in December, I need to do it again. Now, we have to the last day of the month to do the test. But ideally, you'll schedule it on like a duty day when y'all gonna meet, you know, or whatever. So I knew I was gonna be out of town during our usual meet for the month, which meant I needed to do it before, because there was no guarantee necessarily. It would just complicate things trying to do it where I am now. So I was like, okay. So I go to do my little test, and I was like, when I figured out what day I was gonna have to do it, it was like a week out, and I was like, okay, cool. Like I can probably do something. Y'all, let me tell you. While I was at work, I did some wall. It wasn't even wall push-ups. I leaned on the nurse's station desk, and I think that night total I did like 30 push-ups. That's it. I was like, okay, this not gonna work. So I go to my handy dandy little PFA app to put in my age and my like gender, female, and I select the components that I anticipate doing. So first I was going to do the mile and a half again. In my head, my default is to do that because I know I'm not going to stop. But it's cold. Like the weather was changing. Now granted, it was cold. It's colder here than it was back home, but it was still cool. And so I was like, oh. So my supervisor was due too. And so she was like, you should run outside. Like, somebody go. It's like, have you ever tried the hammer? I'm like, I have, but I feel like I have to be in better shape to do that. The Lord touched my heart, honey. Because by the time that week came around and I needed to take my test, I went ahead and decided to do the hand release push-ups. The ones that I don't think I had trouble with before. Because I knew I was going to have trouble trying to do, and I had 2 minutes, regardless. For the other ones, I was going to have to do just regular push-ups in a minute, and baby, it was not going to work. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do those. For the abs, I was like, I know those cross legs got me last time when I did them and didn't practice. And that was like the one that was 6 months prior to this particular test. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do regular sit-ups. Like, they're basically crunches. I can do X amount of crunches, I think, like, in a minute. And I was like, I'm going to do the hammer. I'm just going to do the hammer because it's inside. Y'all, I passed. And I definitely got over 90. Not like high 90, but 90 to the point where I don't have to do this again until next year. Meaning, if I get in shape, which is right now, right, the next 75 days, we're going to do it. Because I start and I don't finish. So we're going to see how well it goes. But if I do, wait a minute, is this a cemetery on this place? Okay, I have no idea where I am. I am literally just walking. I see buildings, but I don't know where they go to. On the backside of a golf course. So all that to say, yes, this loop is probably going to be like 45 minutes, but it's fine. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, though. I guess this is part of the golf course. I feel like there's animals nearby because I'm smelling things. I could be a little trough over there. Anyway, so I think I made like a 92, 92.5, something like that. As long as it started with a 9, it didn't bother me. Because I was like, this, see you next year, partner. So now I'm like, I was anticipating being really sore afterwards because, again, I had not worked out because I'm like, I wasn't starting the week prior because it was not going to change anything other than making me sore and upset. So I was like, oh, that's no cemetery. Okay. And so, I just go, but then I wasn't sore, especially on the first day. And so I was like, dang it. Okay. Which, again, these are good things, depending on how you want to look at it, because I got the score that I needed, and my body wasn't dying. The next day, I was a little sore, but not like death sore, you know? So I was like, well, from now to retirement, let them not change anything, because it's hand release push-ups, regular sit-ups, hammer, period, point blank. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Y'all, where am I? It smells like animals. Oh my gosh, that is like so nasty. Okay, look how beautiful this is though. I don't know. I mean, I guess that does it justice, but I don't know if you're not an outdoorsy person, it doesn't matter. I just showed you grass and trees, but I love grass and trees. And I only like to be in the elements when I want to be in the elements, because creatures in their elements come out, and I don't like being in their space that much. I don't like all the critters. But anyway, I hope this is the hospital, because the hospital is fairly close to where I need to go back to, but I have no idea where I am, y'all. Oh, okay. Oh, that looks like, okay. And see, this ice is cold. Oh, people driving. I see buildings. I just don't know where I'm at. I mean, this would be a good little ride. I mean, I enjoyed the walk. Honestly, I mean, I won't be fully upset if it's longer than 45 minutes. As long as it does not exceed an hour and a half. But yeah. And this little part of it got me going uphill a little bit. But nothing too crazy. And this is like, I feel like the Sunday walk will be more of like a recovery day, right? Like, I keep wanting to say if, because I know me. I be struggling to keep my plans, especially workout plans for myself, especially. And 2, I don't have a workout partner. Oh, there's chocolate labs. They're so cute. Actually, no, they aren't chocolate. They're black labs. But they're so cute. Where am I? Sorry. Because I see planes that I did not see earlier, and I have no idea where I'm at. Oh, yeah. This definitely going to be longer than 45 freaking minutes. I'm already clocking 41:33. What? Oh, it's fine. I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. I'm safe, so I'm not worried about it. But what the heck? On the backside of the golf course. Oh, I love CC. Okay. So that was a wrap up on the PC test. So that's part of why I'm like, only partly why I'm doing this. And then too, like where I'm at, I mean, I've got the schedule, but for the most part, I'm only responsible for myself right now. So I can establish this habit, this healthy habit, while I don't have to necessarily cook and commute to take little people to places or myself to places, and I don't have to flip my work schedule and sleep schedule right now, which is so nice. So my goal is to, where am I? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a navigator at the moment. Oh, those buildings. I don't know. Whatever. But because I'm not responsible for little people at the moment, I can just kind of refocus on myself and gain a little bit more control and like my discipline, because I don't have it like at all, not even a little bit. It's my thighs hurting. Okay. So I want to kind of like reset my mind, reset my body, and like just really get in tune to where I've got me under control, and it's not a matter of like convenience. When I do decide to work out, it's just, nope, that's a habit I have established. It's good for my mind, it's good for my body. I'm doing it. So that I can know when and pull that around my schedule when I get back home. Hi. Yeah. My inner thigh is hurting. Like right at the top of my upper left thigh. And it hurts so bad. That building, I've never even seen it. Yeah, if I come up off the top of this hill and I have no idea where I'm at. Hey, oh, she looked like she was trying to figure out why the heck I was walking. By choice, darling, by choice. But y'all, if y'all can feel my thigh, oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna complain. Not on the walk day. It's the rest day. It's the Lord's day. Oh, recovery. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Where am I? I don't even know the name of this street. It's an unfamiliar territory. Because I don't know how much more snot sniffing I can do. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, maybe. Shoot, I don't know. Because there are airplanes. Like, I don't remember seeing airplanes. Good gravy. Okay. God, please let this be the street. Is this can't be the street? Would it be? I have no. Thought I was gonna sneeze, snot thing, whatever, and I didn't. I was like, this is like, okay. There's like a parking lot. No idea where we are, but we are safe. That's the most important part. Oh, I think yes, I do. I know where we are. Okay, that took us. That was a nice little loop. Okay, I know exactly where I am. And I do not recall passing those airplanes on a regular. Okay, that's fine. We're right down the street, y'all. Okay, I mean, by like right down the street, if I was in my car, like 3 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, yep. So when I get to this little end of this sidewalk, I'm going left. And that's gonna take me all the way down to the room. Okay. Renavigated, reoriented to my space. So I guess the route that I took just took me all the way around the golf course. I guess, I don't know. It was nice. So yeah, that's gonna be our Sunday walk. A little longer than 45 minutes. Because I'm not gonna be power walking. But it's a nice walk and I know where I am. Okay, the vehicle's coming for me. Oh, yes. Okay, I know exactly where I am. Makes me so happy. Okay. Because I like to just ride around in the middle of nowhere when I'm driving. But I don't like to walk around in the middle of nowhere and I don't know where I am. In my vehicle, I eventually find myself back to where I need to be. Or I can GPS it. Granted, I can GPS it on the phone. But then I would have to say goodbye to you guys. Again, on purpose this time. Because if these AirPods come out again, he's so upset because we're almost there, y'all. Anyway. Oh, yes, this is wonderful. So it's like an hour, I feel like. Close to it. 48 minutes so far. All right. Oh, there's taxis. Hi. I'm not flagging you. Keep going. All right. Is this a taxi too? Oh, yeah. I'm from the airport. Okay. So let's recap. Sundays are going to be our walk days, our recovery days, our just like get out. And I like to be outside, so as long as I can stand to be outside for an hour and I'm dressed appropriately, we'll do the walks outside. If not, I'm going to be walking in the fitness room. So I'm starting a 75-day soft challenge again with an intent to actually just like really get after it and for me establish some mental and physical discipline and get toned and in shape for how I want to look and the demands of the job that I now have. So a combination of things that I'll be using, I'll be doing the Better Me like calisthenics program. I'll be doing the 21-day fix via Beachbody on demand. I will be using the Couch to 5K running for cardio days. And so my like days will be in the hyperbolic stretching. And his first name is Alex. I'll have to get his last name to you guys, or I'll tag it in the post for the future whenever I start that. But just to kind of collectively work through some strength and flexibility over the next 75 days, we'll say. And my room, like I said, it'll be little to no equipment. Like I won't be doing any heavy lifting or anything during this time. I have one set of dumbbells that are 5 pounds. Yep. I've got a yoga mat, some yoga blocks, my little shaking plate, and then my mini like stepper and a ropeless jump rope. So excited about that. So that'll be essentially the extent of the things that you'll see me use in my room, right? But I will obviously record myself doing like the other workouts, the Beachbody led and the Better Me led workouts, as well as the like hyperbolic stretching led videos, like do stretches and stuff. So I'm not gonna do a whole this is me X days later and this is how flexible I got. Like, no, real time you'll see the struggle and how sorry, that was so disgusting. But you'll get to see just the whole transition and, whatever actually happened, whether you watch it, don't watch it, somebody else watches it, whatever. This is a little bit of accountability for me and I mean, I guess it's kind of fun because I don't like to work out by myself. And even though I am, and I sound like a crazy lady talking to nobody that's actually there, it's nice to at least be talking to somebody and not feel crazy. Feel like, oh, girl, or guy, or you, or y'all, whatever. The camera will be on, so I can just talk while I'm going and just like let out whatever I'm feeling at the time. So yeah. And then there's a fitness room here and there. I'm probably gonna walk in there when I go inside. There's pretty sure 4 pieces of equipment, but I can't think of what they are. I know there's a treadmill, there's an elliptical, a bike, and there's something else in there. But those would be cardio days, and for the most part, I'll like warm up on 1 or 2 pieces of equipment. Use the treadmill to do my couch to 5K running exercises, and then I'll cool down on 1 or 2 of the other, whichever I didn't use on the front end. And that's really gonna be it. And then on Sundays again, we'll walk. We'll just walk, and we'll walk this loop that I walked today. That took us about an hour, but I might start on this other street. Maybe cut a couple minutes. We'll see how I'm feeling next Sunday. But yeah. Woo. Excited about it. So we'll see. I don't know. And again, there won't be any what's the word I'm looking for? I won't be weighing myself. I won't even be taping myself. I'll just be trying to get in shape and see how it works. I do have a for me right now album that I just started with pictures and a little kind of like 360 video, I guess, of what I look like starting. And the goal is to not look like that by the time I'm done. So I'll keep you guys updated. I am officially back where I started, and I am going to keep listening to CC because I really like this song. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.